I am selling these two altcoins to put it into a sleeping giant. Once I show you these key reasons, you might want to flee these ecosystems. It's time to discover crypto. All right, everybody, we're talking about top layer 2s on Ethereum and why I think there's two of them that people really aren't paying attention to, and why I'm going to roll it up into the sleeping giant of L2s. And the sleeping giant I'm referring to is Polygon. And we have had incredible success with some of these L2s. We've had a great job with OP, and we did a great job with ARB getting in on great entry points. And now it might be time to take some profit and roll it into what I consider the sleeping giant of Ethereum, Polygon. And we're going to go into these reasons right now. Well, first off, we're going to be looking at a key number right here. And I want to give a big shout out to Virtual Bacon putting this on my radar. Fully diluted market cap. Now, when you see Polygon supply, you're okay, we are at 96% circulating supply. 9.6 billion out of the 10 billion are currently released. So the fully diluted market cap is very, very close to the number of tokens multiplied by price here. Fully diluted, we're looking at $8 billion. And when you look at market cap, you see Polygon is number one, coming in right under 7.8. OP comes in at 3 billion. IMX 2.7 and Arbitrum 2.4. These are the market caps of these altcoins. Polygon, once again, really, really good market cap, 7.7. But when I show you Optimism and when I show you Arbitrum, this is going to shock you. I hope you're paying attention. On Optimism, you can see, okay, market cap under 3 billion. But then we look at this number right here. This is fully diluted market cap. And the reason there's such a huge difference here, such a huge disparity, only 22% of these tokens have been released. So Optimism still has essentially 4 out of 5 tokens yet to be released. So when you see a fully diluted valuation of 13 billion compared to where it is right now, I can't help but get a little bit worried. But folks, it's going to get worse. I hope you're sitting down. Arbitrum is even scarier here. Total supply, you're not going to see, circulating supply because max supply, could still be, a little issue here. 12% of the total supply is out right now, giving it a fully diluted valuation of 18 billion. So just to recap, Arbitrum, 18 billion, Optimism, 13 billion, Polygon only coming in at $8 billion. I think there's going to be a lot of sell pressure for Optimism and Arbitrum. And in the next part of this video, I'm going to tell you where to expect the sell pressure and how to avoid, the giant drawdowns that we might see. So when I see 18, 13, and 8, to me, it seems like Polygon is undervalued, even though if you look at the total market cap, it has a higher market cap. There's a few key reasons why, I'm so bullish on Polygon. Namely, I would say it's biz dev arm. The partnerships that they have made has just been incredible. In fact, no one in crypto has better partnerships than Polygon does. You just look at the names here: Nike, Starbucks, Reddit, MasterCard, Adobe, Disney, Meta, Adidas, Mercedes, and Google Cloud. I would say there's pretty big partnerships. And we're going to talk about the partnership not on here, which also makes me very, very bullish. I'm going to put that at the end of the video. Now, I told you there's going to be some massive selling pressure, but all price charts we're looking at here is essentially the last 3 months. It all looks pretty good, right? This is all coming in from the end of October, beginning of October until present day. We click on the 1 year. Well, hey, it looks like, hey, potential upside here. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, a little bit of a pullback. Maybe we're seeing something good. Then you look at Polygon on the 1 year, and I can't help but say, this one maybe looks a little bit more attractive. All right, now I need to show you something. It's amazing how long it was a stable coin, right? There are massive unlocks on the schedule, okay? Whereas Polygon, that's not really a situation here. You can see it's 92%, 93% of the token is released. We don't have any unlocks coming, meaning we don't have a huge swath of tokens hitting the market all at the same time. Well, let's look at Arbitrum and let's look at OP. First, we'll start with OP here. OP does have an unlock. You can see an upcoming event, and this app is token.unlocks.app if you want to check out this website. I'm going to go ahead and give this to you for free here. 29 days, like it's a hidden secret, 29 days and 10 hours from now, we have 24 million tokens totaling $73 million. You can kind of see it's a little bit grayed out, but this is 2.5% of the circulating supply. That means out of every 40 tokens, well, one is being released. Not that serious, right? When you think, okay, 1 out of 40, I think the markets can absorb 1 out of 40. ARB, it's a lot different story. It's a lot scarier story here. Here you can see, okay, we got a little bit more time. This is 45 days from now. Hold on, what's that number? That's 1.9 million, right? No, $1.99 billion of tokens are going to be released on 45 days. Now, I don't expect most of these to hit exchanges. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty far, significantly lower than less. A lot of this is going to be VCs. A lot of this is going to be people with a lot of capital. And I expect a lot of people to hold on to these tokens closer to the bull run top, probably Q3, Q4, 2025. So I am not saying a billion tokens are going to be sold all at once. But when you see what percentage this is 87% of the circulating supply is going to be released in 45 days. Now, this circulating supply right now, $2 billion. And so I just can't help but point out, some of these numbers look a little bit scary. When I see, only 12% out, it's a lot of tokens yet to hit the market. And I expect 45 days. We don't know what it's going to do exactly on the day. Is it going to be, it's dumping that day? Is it buy the rumor, sell the news? I can't say with Polkadot. We've seen a lot of DOT released, and then the price went up. It maybe went down for 2 days, and then it went up. So, maybe something similar happens to that, but I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of downward pressure because $2 billion is a lot of funds, folks. All right, well, let me get into the next part, why I am bullish here. I want to talk about, some of the partnerships they've made and some of the building that has happened on Polygon. And I thought, maybe I can't go over the life cycle of the coin. It'd be too long a video. I'd be here for an hour. Oh, you know what? I'll just go back for the past year. It would still be too long a video. And you know what? We're only about a month in New Year. I'll just go over the last month. Still too long of a video. So we're only going to look at about the last week or so. And if you go back, this was on January 22nd, the last week of January. They're tweeting about and holding talks on DPIN. I think DPIN is going to be a huge, huge narrative of 2024. So the fact that we have Polygon, leveraging themselves to be a leader in this space, to me, very, very bullish. And you can see that they're home to an array of different efforts. So we want all the builders for DPIN to come into Polygon. And then if you think DPIN, they're going to want you to think about Polygon. Okay, so that's about a week ago, a little bit more. Now let's go back, about 5 days, a little less than a week. Well, here they just had another big partnership. You're not going to see this one on the list yet, but it, might be added in the short term future here. Warner Music Group. We're going to have to click on this here, WMG. Warner Music Group is representing a large percentage of what you're hearing, everybody. 2021, its digital share of the music market was 18.2%. Essentially, 1 out of every 5 songs you're hearing on Spotify or on the radio, you can expect, hey, that's probably Warner Music Group here. So they just partnered with one of the largest record labels in all of the land for their Web3 music accelerator plans here. And this is just going to be the next gen of developers building music projects and dApps. We do think that crypto can do huge, huge upheaval to the music industry. No one has figured out the secret sauce yet, but I'm pretty bullish on Polygon times Warner Music Group. If anyone can solve it, I would say they have a pretty good chance. All right, now let's just go to the most recent news. This is essentially from today and yesterday here. They just got a huge partnership with IMX. And if we go back to the top layers, IMX is a top L2, and IMX is using Polygon ecosystem tools to build for their ZK rollup technology, ZK EVM, zero knowledge. This article is just from about an hour ago, so as IMX gets more bullish, IMX captures more of the digital game space, Polygon capturing more of the music space. Polygon tokens are already released, and when you look at these fully diluted valuations, I can't help but get mega bullish on Polygon, and in fact, I took some profits. We took some of the ARB profits and we rolled it into Polygon. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I've sold the rest of my Uniswap and put that into Polygon as well. I'm very bullish on this ecosystem. I used to stay away because of the high market cap, but once I started diving into the fully diluted market cap, that's when things really started to open for me. So let me know, what is your favorite L2? Am I crazy for rolling ARB and OP profits into Polygon? Are you doing the same? Let me know down in the comments. I'm DZ for Discover Crypto, and we'll see you in your L2 bags at the top.